Well, a West Sacramento homeowner is being credited with stopping a burglary in process, but he didn't have much of a choice.
He came face to face with the suspect in his own backyard. KCRA 3's Tom Miller live in West Sacramento with what the homeowner did to stop him. Tom?
Kelly, part of the fear factor is just how dark it is out here, and a little cell phone flashlight is all that the homeowner had. He knew something was off when he went outside and heard his dogs continue to bark. So then this man charged at him, and he was armed with a metal pipe.
As you can see, it's very dark.
At 3:30 in the morning, Juan Zavala stepped out of his Alderway home and into the night. Everything seemed in place until he opened the back gate.
I came here and he jumped out of there. He wasn't afraid. When I saw his eyes when he was coming, I didn't see he was afraid at all.
Armed with a metal pipe, the 19-year-old suspect attacked. Zavala, an Army veteran, first defended himself, then went on the offensive.
And I just went on my survival mode, and I was just fighting for my life. And when when my wife showed up, I even felt more that I have to protect my wife.
By the time Zavala's wife Maria came out, he put the suspect in a headlock and managed to call 911.
Somehow the guy actually got up and started going at him, so he kind of threw me the phone and I kept talking to him, but I was like terrified because he had something in his hand, tried to hit him.
When he came swinging the tube, I was worried about that. I was like, what's going to be next? A knife or something?
Since the start of the month, West Sacramento's seen 27 thefts, 15 vehicle break-ins, 11 burglaries, 9 vehicle thefts, and 2 robberies. Eager to get criminals off the street, neighbors thanked Zavala's for his help. The attack left Zavala with a sprained ankle and bruises on his head and arms. It's a peculiar decision to sneak into this backyard. Though penned, Zavala has 4 German Shepherds. However, even with them, he's questioning his family's safety.
I don't feel safe anymore in here, you know, like you have to be always with your head up, I guess, even in your own house.
Now, the suspect sustained serious injuries and remains hospitalized tonight. Once he gets out, he'll be charged with assault with a deadly weapon, which is a felony. Reporting live in West Sacramento, Tom Miller, KCRA 3 News.
So, Tom, I'm curious, what did police say about how he handled the situation?
Well, one officer I spoke with said that the suspect should consider himself lucky. A lot of homeowners would have come out with a weapon, and in that case, the suspect could very well have been killed.
All right. Tom Miller, live in West Sacramento. Thank you.